I was basically on my last 3K in the bank. That 3K was even loaned from my brother. It was really either do it or I decided that I would just go all in. I heard it before, like dropshipping, never sold a single product online. First week 1K day, second week 2K day, after first month 5K days.
Were you always wanting to be an entrepreneur?
I always knew I was different from others with my way of thinking. I always wanted to have a better life, to not have like average salary.
Was there something that helped you succeed?
I think it was that I made people are talking 100 orders per day, and that is like a lot. And I'm thinking like that's nothing.
Did your life, like, it must be different now, right?
It must be different when I check the bank account.
Now you can reinvest, build teams, start of thinking a brand.
Plan now is to relocate, going to Dubai.
I'm sitting here with Zan. Zan, can you introduce yourself briefly?
I'm Zan. I'm 29 years old.
Also, I hear, where's your accent? Where's it from? Where are you from?
I'm from Europe, Slovenia.
So you started with us a little like a year ago.
So I think October of 2024. I basically started with e-com from zero. Never sold a single product online or make any sales.
What was some of the best results you were able to do with us during your time?
So I was able to come to like 10K days in revenue with like good profit margin of like 25 to 30%. So yeah, like 3K profits per day.
What did you do before this? Because you just started with e-com. Were you always wanting to be an entrepreneur or not?
I tried many things from the moment that I finished like high school. I always wanted to have a better life, to not have like average salary of like 1 or 2K per month. I always knew I was different from others with my way of thinking, but I never spoke out loud. Because, you know, your friends, everyone, it's normal, like get a job, marry, get kids, and then get like 30 years of loan from bank and pay it off. I never felt right with that, so I knew I had to do something.
E-commerce, when did that came into your mind, and how did that go?
Basically, I heard it before, like dropshipping and everything, but most of like everything that I read online about dropshipping, like it was like dropshipping is that, and I didn't have like any experience, so I didn't know if that's true or not. I couldn't tell. But then I came across I think you on the Instagram or something. I started following you. I started to look more into like e-com and stuff. And then I just decided I need like guidance really like from the beginning. So yeah, I decided that I would just go all in.
How was the beginning for you? You decided to join the program. Can you walk me a bit through how your own experience was, like the beginning? And you said you failed a lot, of course, because that's a part of it. But yeah, walk me through it.
I started in October. I got my own coach. He gave me a lot of advices. I built my own store and everything and went live after like 3 weeks. For the first month I was testing, but nothing was picking up. So we decided we will just switch market. We switched to Canada. Things started to pick up a little bit. I came near to 1K day already. And that was before Black Friday. And then in Canada, the Canada Post had a strike. So nothing was able to be delivered anymore, and it dragged on for like over a month. So I was basically forced, because supplier couldn't deliver the goods, I was forced to switch market again. And we switched to Switzerland. In Switzerland, things picked up pretty quick. So in like first month, I already got to like 1K day, or I think 1.5K day was the record there. Then was the new year. And we have to file to our own country the tax report and everything. And there were like huge problems there, because there were some regulations that I had to pay a lot more taxes that I thought I will have to pay.
In Slovenia or?
In Slovenia, yeah.
Oh,
because I had the company, the business registered in Slovenia.
Yeah, and you didn't have the accountant and the right setup yet.
Yeah, I had told the accountant what was the whole operation and everything, and he said, okay, But when you actually file the tax reports and everything, at the end, all the profits that I had in the Switzerland, basically I had to pay for the taxes to the country, and I said that this won't work, and I just decided immediately to shut down the company. Thank God that this happened when I was still at like 1K days, because if this would happen in like 10K days, I would have to pay so much money that I don't know how I could even
can be
do it.
stressful, you know. I've had in the Netherlands massive tax investigation in the past, and yeah, if you don't expect it coming, you know, it's sleepless nights, because you're thinking, if I have to pay that much, how can I keep running my business? But thank God for you, you were still early stages. In the future, if you have something like this, I would just go for an alternative in the meantime, you know. There are companies such as Hong Kong you can set up in a few days and then get your bank accounts there, and then later switch.
Did the research, what could I do, and find a solution to open in USA LLC as a non-resident for the taxation purposes. For me, at that time was the big problem was because I was basically on my last budget, on my last 3K in the bank when I paid for the USA LLC and everything. That 3K that I had was basically even loaned from my brother as well. So yeah, it was really either do it or basically fail completely.
So what happened when, soon as you got it, the bank account?
I just then we went live, but we couldn't stay in the Switzerland now, because in the Switzerland we had the Twint payment method, which is really important there. And I couldn't have Twint because I was using the Stripe Europe Stripe account before. So now that I have the USA company, the USA Stripe doesn't allow Twint to integrate inside the Stripe payments. So we basically changed the whole payment processor from the Stripe to the Shopify payments, because for the USA companies, it's really good to have Shopify payments. And so we decided to go back to Canada. We went live, and after 2 weeks, another Canada Post strike happened. Same as the first time. That was the second strike. Well, first one was end of 2024, and then third month in 2025, second strike happened. I couldn't deliver the goods again, so I had to do another switch of the market. In 1 month, I did 2 switches. Everything went wrong, basically. And then we just did a switch to UK market. We sat down with Tommy, made a game plan, just do like this. We did it, and in like first week, 1K day, second week, 2K day. After first month, I did 5K days already consistently then.
When you made the switch, did you keep the same store, same?
Completely changed a completely different niche, everything different, completely different story, different hooks, everything from the scratch, basically.
If there's something that in the end helped you succeed in the UK market compared to the other markets, was there something you changed, or a different offer? Or
I think it was that I made really like branded looking dropshipping store. So it wasn't general dropshipping store. Everything really clean, really branded looking, good story behind the store. That was something that my coach was like telling me every single week, you need to have good story and a good product introduction and everything, so that people really, when they read it and when they see it, they want to buy it and they are interested. So that was something I think I switched, was the biggest difference.
Do you focus on one type customer persona, or is it like
exactly really specific, like only one gender, and only like, even I could even go so far to say even like specific age?
How far do you go in branding it? Do you just focus on the website, or do you also social media wise?
I regularly post on Facebook. Wow. And have it really like clean Facebook site. So I think I started to get a lot of sales from the previous buyers as well, from social media now, but don't have Instagram, because I decided for dropshipping store I wouldn't have Instagram because ads run on both when you run on Meta. So
tell me about the big 10K days.
basically just came naturally. I didn't do anything different from like 2K or 1K days. I saw that the campaign is doing good, just scale it.
What I want to know is, of course, a bit about the program, you know. Can you just tell me a bit about your experience and how it was for you, our coaching?
The biggest asset of this coaching for me is getting your own coach. So that was for me the most important, because he knew exactly my situation, everything that is going on, everything that I, for example, made any adjustments, make any changes. We talked about everything. So this is like the biggest, I would say, the biggest advantage of this program, to have one coach.
Yeah.
And of course, there are like Q&A calls that if you need anything, or if your coach is not available at that hour or something, you can just ask their other coaches. So that is huge advantage as well. And community as well, when you're looking for, like in Discord, the results of other guys. If they're doing like 10, 20K days, why wouldn't I be able to do it, you know? We're all in the same boat.
It makes a difference to always have someone you can reach out to with any question related to your store. Do you think you would be able to achieve these same heights completely from scratch yourself without a coach in this time frame?
If I would do it by myself, when I'm looking at, for example, when I'm doing some research now on the Google or stuff, like people are talking like doing, I don't know, 100 orders per day, and that is like a lot. And I'm thinking like, that's nothing. Like, you know, and if I would look at these videos and this post, I would think, okay, if I get to like 100 orders, that is probably the limit where I could go and what I could do. But basically, that's nothing. That's really like rookie numbers still.
Yeah.
So yeah, that helped a lot. And of course, for me, when I was beginner, I didn't like knew anything, and I didn't have any contacts or anything. So that helped me a lot as well.
You are now in a beautiful position, you know, because it's the same with you doing research and you people happy with 50 or 100 orders. It's because the beginning is the hardest by far, you know, and you've seen it yourself. Let alone if you had all that with those strikes and you didn't have one coach, or it would have been tough, you know. But now you're at a level, you know, you've broken through the beginner stage, and now you know you'll be just growing, and you have a good feeling and understanding from why you achieved those numbers, why your store is working. You have had so many trials already. So yeah, I'm very, very excited for you, man. So what have you like recently been working on? How is now your business, and what are your plans?
Basically, this current store that I started doing these numbers with, I'm still keeping it alive, and just try to keep like consistent around 10K days. We'll probably even scale it now if everything will go per plan, now that Q4 is here. So yeah, that's for this store, and I opened the second store as well last month. So we are working on it to get it to the same numbers as well as the UK store. But for the future, definitely is the plan to soon to move to start my own brand. That is the plan. Keep these dropshipping stores as long as I can, and then start with the brand, because I got the cash flow now. So I could start doing something bigger that I have plans for myself and for the future, of course.
That's one of the best things you can do. You should already keep your eye open on certain niches or products that can be good for a brand. And also, when you see something and you've done the necessary research, don't be scared to start testing, and don't all of a sudden try to make it something massive with everything custom, big bulk orders. You've learned now from how we teach as well that testing is the most key, you know. So if you can already get the proof of concept before you really invest heavily into the brand, like video shoots, photo shoots, whatever. If you already have proof that it will work, it's very good.
Yeah. For me, it was basically the plan is to to go into the brand that is same niche as the dropshipping now, because I have all the proofs, I have everything tested that I could, so I know what's working, I know what kind of products I could be selling. So I think I would just stick to this niche, but go completely like brand. And
I know what you're gonna do. It's good, you know.
yeah, yeah.
It's similar how it went for me with Icon. It was also really I came from diehard dropshipping. Then I found a niche and I made it more specific, more branded, and everyone who had a little bit of connection with it, they was like, I need to buy here, and look what it became, you know. So
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. Because with when you go brand, you just increase the product quality a lot more than it's, for example, when you're drop shipping. That's, I think, most important thing. And of course, everything is more branded, and you started building community and stuff.
yeah, perceived value is the most important, you know.
Yeah.
Product quality comes also with it, and of course, trying to deliver a better service. But yeah, you just want to be or to create a brand slash product that people feel connected with and will improve their life. And yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
what's next for you now? You're still in Slovenia. Do you have anything in mind?
Yeah.
How did your life change? Did your life, like, it must be different now, right?
It must be different when I check the bank account balance. That's different, but I'm still keeping like
That's
really
good.
like low key.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Yeah, basically, if you ask my neighbor, he doesn't know that anything is different, because I'm not buying like any luxury cars or stuff. I'm just trying to get,
The
yeah,
feeling
I'm
of
trying,
you knowing you have that freedom of finances now.
yeah. But basically, I'm just the plan now is for like maybe even next month. I will see how fast things go. Is to relocate, probably going to Dubai. That was my dream for last few years already. So yeah, this is the next step, and then when I get there, probably start a brand when I'm already located there. So
Yeah, for sure, man. Your next level up is found here in Dubai. Trust me, it's a
I think that as
beautiful
well.
place to grow. So yeah, for sure. Let's link up here when you're here, have a coffee. You know, I love to see it. So
Yeah, next month I'm
mhm,
coming like for a week to check out the
mhm.
place and see how it is, and then the decision will be made if I will start with the relocating process or not. So, but I think I
Amazing.
will love it.
Yeah. Well, hands down. Last question. Of course, simple, straightforward. Would you recommend a millionaire commerce program?
Yeah, for sure. If you're willing to put in the work, of course. I mean, if you think that if you pay like something and that everything will be done for you, that's not the case. You need to work your ass off and have clear goals. But if you want to make it happen, of course, this is the best choice that I made, because I got all the guidance and everything that I needed to succeed, basically.
Amazing, man. Yeah, perfect, Zen. Yeah, send me a message or message your coach when you're in Dubai. We can have a coffee or anything.
Yeah,
And
for sure.
yeah, just keep going. You know, don't get too distracted and are comfortable that you're at those revenues, but keep your head down and push further, because this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
now where it started. Now you can reinvest, build teams, start of thinking a brand, think more long term. So yeah, bro,